We have the twin Tecnam P2006 Tango. We've been flying this. We've got about 400 hours on it now. So I'm just going to walk this through with you guys. So here I'm going to go ahead and turn the wheel on the ground to the furthest right. So basically this wheel will be up and gone. It would be disconnected from the rudders. So the rudders would be able to go to this position easily in flight. And this is, you know, not probably full rudder deflection, but I'm not sure. Let's go back and look at the tail real quick. You know, so that's pretty close to full rudder deflection, I guess. So it's all the way back here pretty far. That's kicked out. Probably max rudder deflection. I wouldn't think it goes much further than that in the air. Now we're going to come into here. And right down here, we have our pedals. So, right pedal's all the way forward, or fairly close, and the back pedal can now do that. This now puts me in a position where I can't actually push this forward because it's jammed. So if this is jammed forward now in this position, you cannot get out of that right full rudder until you pop the pedal back forward, which is not really possible in flight easily, and I wouldn't want to, you know, have to do that. Sorry, it's kind of dirty in here. I should clean up more. But yeah, so that pedal is just going to flop forward on that. It does it on both sides. Now, the angle to the pedal is somehow different, so this one sets back a little bit on this right side. So if I turn the wheel all the way right, or sorry, all the way left, put this pedal forward, this pedal cannot roll over like the other one. You might be able to do it if you just really torqued on it and bent this rod a bit or something, but in that case you're already putting too much pressure on it and it's not feasible. Or, you know, it's let's just say it would be damaging the plane in flight, which is your own fault anyway. This side, however, though, takes very little pressure. One finger can pop it over. Climb in here real quick. Now, even with the seat down and all the way back and everything, right now it's all the way down. I can't do it because my leg hits right here. I don't have enough dexterity in my ankle to push it over into that position. It's close. I can feel where it's almost trying to go. I'm within, I mean, I'm a smidge from getting it. But wearing my cowboy boots, you know, my normal flight boots here, and trying to do it, I can't do it. So, cowboy boots save lives. Thumbs up for cowboy boots. But the other person was wearing boots that did it, and they were able to do this with no problem whatsoever. So, they were soft, you know, better boots than, you know, more flexible boots than I have. But either way, you know, you're going to be wearing your Converse, whatever. I think this would be pretty easy to roll that over for a lot of people. More than half the population. So this plane right now, as it sits, that's the gotcha probably. Something to look out for. There have been a couple of incidents where the people have got into spins, that kind of thing. I don't think this was the problem per se, looking at the accident reports that I've looked at already. This is a possibility, but if it did happen, you would get stuck in full right rudder, which would kind of put you into a slip. If you did it during a stall somehow, then yeah, and if you were down low, it would be super deadly. I mean, it's definitely test pilot territory. You know, I would not want to have that happen in flight ever. You could maybe use asymmetrical thrust, but you'd have to know what was going on. So that's the reason I'm making this video, is that, you know, anybody that's flying this plane needs to know this is a possibility right now. There is a service bulletin coming out, and there is a parts kit to fix this coming out at some point soon. Don't freak out. Don't go nuts. It's, you know, we've grounded our plane until we get the parts kit, until it gets fixed. You know, it happened on the ground accidentally. I had the wheel like this. I just turned it out of the hangar. I went to get in it, or the other person went to get in it. The student did. They got in it, and then it goes clunk. And they asked what that was, and I said, I don't have any idea, but we just had the brake service. I was like, let's go take a look. We get out, and we find the pedal rolled over. So it is possible. It did happen. That could have happened in flight. And, you know, not knowing what was going on, that would have been pretty deadly. Now knowing, you know, I can get my foot underneath that pedal and probably pop it back up. But it's not going to happen to me. It's going to happen to the student. So the student's going to have to fix that. while you take the controls as the instructor, I'm not really sure. So, you know, hey, this video is going to save lives, and this is something that needs to be addressed, and I know Tecnam is dealing with it right now. And it, you know, it's a minor thing that, you know, just it's not uncommon in other planes, so don't freak out about it. Don't go nuts. But get your plane fixed. Be aware that that's a problem. And, you know, if you know anybody that's flying this Tecnam, any Tecnam, not mine, but any Tecnam, or not our schools, then, you know, let them know. Say, hey, you know, yours can do this. This can get you killed, you know. So, yoga kills. Cowboy boots save lives. And subscribe if you're liking the videos. And, yeah, thanks for watching.